Notice how that says more from Rob Chang. Hello everybody, and welcome to Stock Picks by Tim. Today I'm going to talk about Gryphon Digital, Sphere 3D, ticker symbol ANY, a little bit of news that just popped out today, also a tweet from Gryphon Digital, and a quick comment about Bitcoin in the end. But let's get into this one. First things first, I wanted to mention this tweet that was on October 18th. So it says, yep, our Bitcoin mining machines are already operating at Core Scientific's facility. Go to our website at gryphondigitalmining.com to see both videos. We keep moving forwards and won't stop for ticker symbol anything. See what they did there? And there you have at the bottom the Gryphon miner clip that I just showed you guys. And that's their second set of miners, different location than their previous location. But let's get into the next one. This here was said by Rob Chang, who's the CEO of Gryphon Digital Mining. Keep in mind he was in the executive list with Riot Blockchain back in the day. So it's really interesting to see that. We've got someone that knows what they're talking about, someone that's been in this sector, in the mining space, for quite a while now. Working with and hiring the best is a fundamental philosophy at Gryphon Digital Mining, and we could not have found a better hosting partner than Core Scientific. Core has a stellar reputation for being an enterprise-grade hosting service provider, and we're excited to work with a similar-minded blue-chip partner. This agreement unlocks the operational capacity for our post-merger company, they mentioned the merger, to operate approximately 6.7 exahash of hashing power, which would place us among the top publicly traded Bitcoin miners in the world. And like I said, this was said by Rob Chang, the CEO of Gryphon Digital. Previous experience at Riot Blockchain. And here's the actual news, and this was actually a couple days ago, but I still, the tweet was brand new. That's what brought my attention to it. I didn't even know about this, but they announced the largest single hosting service deal in Core Scientific's history, and I'm going to go into why that's really important. But Gryphon Mining is pleased to announce that it selected Core Scientific as its hosting partner for approximately 230 MW of carbon neutral Bitcoin mining hosting capacity. Core Scientific stated that this hosting agreement represents the single largest hosting services agreement in its history. The agreement demonstrates yet another step forward in Gryphon's goal to become the world's largest carbon neutral Bitcoin miner. And that's another reason I'm so bullish on this thing. And so you're wondering, what is Core Scientific, I bet? Well, let's see what it is. And simply checking out their website, they're actually the leader in high performance, 100% net carbon neutral infrastructure and software solutions, powering the world's leading blockchain companies. And they are actually 100% carbon neutral because of offset credits, climate credits, and you can check it out on the site if you want, but I just thought I'd mention that. And so as for this one, I actually looked into this, and there's a SPAC that they're going to be merging with here in the foreseeable future. So that's one that I might look into a little further. It could be a nice potential another Bitcoin play. Now getting back into the agreement, this landmark hosting agreement will provide Gryphon with capacity for about 71,000 Bitcoin mining machines, which would be about 7.1 exahash of potential mining power. World-class partner to host the 60,000 Antminer units, the purchase of which was previously announced by its partner in a pending merger. So that was what Sphere 3D did, and then Gryphon has its own set of miners combining it. So as a result of the agreement, Gryphon logistically secures 6.7 exahash of combined hashing power, which would produce about 1,245 Bitcoin per month based on the current difficulty rates. And you'll see here that they've actually got a break-even cost of 7,000 per Bitcoin mined. And keep in mind also that this is going to be over the course of 14 months. It's not just tomorrow. Typical of big mining purchases, they come in chunks, usually even chunks typically. I'm not sure exactly what month to month it will be. I'd imagine it'll probably be the 60,000 divided up evenly. Then here you have actually, this was in August, so this was already something going on here. But this is Core Scientific, a must-own Bitcoin miner in crypto stock ahead of the SPAC merger, which they're going to be merging with Power and Digital Infrastructure Acquisition Corp. I think this is fantastic news here for Gryphon and Sphere 3D, and it gives us confirmation that that merger is still expected to complete. Otherwise, they wouldn't be talking about it. So that's very good news there. And as for what I see going forward into the merger, if we don't get a definitive date to the merger, so a definitive date to the merger would cause a run-up coming up to the merger, which would probably mean a sell-off afterwards just based on all that previous You know, just based on the fact that it's a buy the rumor, sell the news event. The merger is already priced in at that point. But if we don't get a date and it just happens to merge, like just say tomorrow, say a week from now, without any kind of announcement moving forwards or coming up to it, I think there will be a rally afterwards, because I don't think where it's at that it's priced in yet. In my opinion, you know, it's up to December that they can merge. I don't think it's priced in yet. No one really talks about this one. I've noticed it's like super under the radar. But that's what I like to find. I like to find stocks that are under the radar. I like to find ones that have definitely a huge upside potential. And this one, where the market cap's at, it's got a great potential. You guys are probably wondering why I've got Bitcoin on the screen right now. Now keep in mind, guys, that this is only in the last 3 months. Okay, I'm talking about our current run up to 60,000. If we can break 63,000, the run that we're on currently in the 60s, if we can break 63,000, that gives us confirmation at least on the last 3 months that we're in all-time highs, and we can have a little breakout. So on our last run that Bitcoin had last year, we did actually reach about 64, 65,000. So if we can break that, this thing's set to explode, but I definitely see resistance here where we're at, but you never know. Now keep in mind that the Bitcoin futures ETF should be set tomorrow to go online in the market. And we'll see what that does. Some people are speculating it's buy the rumor, sell the news. Some people are speculating that this thing's just going to take off. It's going to give us a lot of buying pressure. Time will tell. I'm definitely a long-term bullish on Bitcoin. I haven't sold anything yet here. You know, I am also playing like crypto miners, that kind of stuff. But that's basically my thoughts on Bitcoin. We do have to break that 63 so that we can move to the upside. We are facing a little bit of resistance there just because a while ago we were having trouble there still. To see it holding so strong and getting less volatile to me is a very good sign, and it gives a lot of the fear, you know, it kind of pushes that fear aside if you can see it kind of holding its ground, working its way. It's nice to see that it didn't go up to 60 and quickly fall. You know, it's been just kind of hanging around the 60s to the 62s, which to me is a bullish sign. We'll see where it goes from here. Keep an eye. I placed a line here. If it drops the line, it may fall further, but it's just a trend line. But we'll see where it goes here. And that's all I got for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed the update. Let me know what your thoughts on Sphere 3D are. I'm definitely bullish on that. That's one of my favorite crypto miners, along with CLSK, CleanSpark. I got plenty of videos on both of them. But tune in next time, guys, and I will see you on the next one.